What is up, fellow Pyro Fanatics? It's Daddy28 here, and today I'm going to show you guys a box of vintage fireworks that I received from a close Pyro friend about a couple of years back. I've been meaning to do a video on this box full of vintage Pyro for a while now. It's just been, one thing after another would pop up, and on top of that, when 4th of July comes along, I'm focused on doing videos and whatnot of other stuff, so can't really get to all the other stuff in my stash as soon as I would like. But decided to do a video on this special box today. Wanted to give a big shout out to the Pyro friend of mine who actually gave me these items. I was actually in search of specifically some red eye black cat firecracker packs. A couple of years ago, when I was searching for a black cat brick, and I eventually did buy one, as I did a video on it a couple of years ago, I was specifically also looking for a red eyes brick, but those are like extremely hard to come by, and if you can find somebody who has it, they're like really expensive. So this friend of mine was able to send me a few packs of those red eyes, black cat red eyes firecrackers, and definitely wanted to give a huge shout out to him for doing that. But he didn't just include those packs, he also included some other vintage items that I definitely didn't expect to receive as well. So alright, so let's get to this box and see what's inside with all the vintage Pyro goodiness. Let me just take this bubble wrap out. Oh, forgot about this. I've been meaning to mention this as well. He sent me this in the box as well. This is a Thunder Bomb label. I think this is from a Class 5 brick. I'm pretty sure it's from a Class 5 brick because I don't see the 50 milligram description here, which would indicate it would be a Class 6 brick. So this is a Class 5 brick. So this is probably from somewhere between 73 and 76. This is a horse brand label Thunder Bomb, and he was also nice enough to toss this in as well. So nice piece of history there. Let me just take this whole thing out. I'm going to show you guys. There's, I think, 3 packages in here. There we go. Keep this in here. Alright, so let's open this up. See what we got. Now, I don't know exactly what this is, but I'm pretty sure it is a pretty old firecracker. There's no label on it, just some chrysanthemum designs on it. It's kind of light, so you know this is definitely old. Doesn't have any clay plugs in it or anything like that. If anybody knows exactly what this is, I never really asked him. Some of these items I didn't know what they were, specifically the ones that didn't have a name on them. I never asked him what these were, but if anybody knows what this is, feel free to leave a comment down below. Alright, this is a Nightingale single shot. And I'm trying to find out, this is a UN item, so this is a bit of a newer item, probably in the 90s, because it is kind of old. Either 90s or mid-2000s, I'm not familiar with this item in particular, but it is a single shot. And maybe it's a single shot blockbuster, so who knows. Alright, also tossed in this Thunder King by Synchronous Fireworks. Not familiar with that brand. This is also a UN item, so now this is a Thunderbolt Bomb, and shows you that it's this side up. I don't know how any person would confuse that between the bottom, but again, there is a hole in the clay plug at the bottom. Alright, I can't see any brand on this, but it is made in China. Alright. This is something vintage. We got this, flying whistle helicopter. This has got a UN label on it. I don't know from what year this was. My guess, based on the design, how the print is, I'm guessing 90s. I don't think I would have seen anything like this in the mid-2000s, but again, I'm not really familiar with all these. So if anybody down below is familiar with any of these items, don't feel free to leave a comment. If you've had any experience with these items, I haven't lit any of this stuff off at all, so I don't know how this stuff performs. It's been a while since I've gone through these fireworks, so I can't remember most of them. All right, I got, I think, 2 or 3, maybe 4. I guess 4 of these. This is, gosh, here we go. Consumer Fireworks. Really? That's what it's called? Okay. And I can't tell if this is, it might be a UNI. This looks very familiar or similar to this item, the Thunderbolt Bomb. It could be a smaller version of it, but that is what it's called. Again, anybody knows any of these items, just leave a comment down below. And I think I got 4 of these, so I'm definitely going to light at least one of these off. And here are the other 2. All right, we saw this already. This is another one of those flying whistle helicopters. So I got 2 of those. He was nice enough to include multiples of some of these items, so definitely we'll be able to test some of these out. All right, we got a PGI brand pack of firecrackers. This is a DOT Class C. Okay, we got the warning and the explosive. I don't see the 50 milligram description, so I think this is a Class 5. Yeah, this could be a Class 5 item, and it's even got the picture of the founders of the PGI brand company, I guess. So, nice item. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got a couple of these here. Let's see what they are. This is Woodpecker brand of firecrackers by Red Lantern. I'm guessing this is also a Class 5 item. I don't see, if I don't see anything, it's probably a lot older than that. It could be Class 4, maybe Class 3. I'm not too familiar with a lot of the older fireworks, but this looks like it definitely could be a lot older. Unless it says the class on the brick that this came from, although I don't know. Not 100% positive. Like I said, I know a lot of you guys who collect firecrackers are probably more familiar with these older bricks than I am. I'm really more so just familiar with Class 5 and anything newer than that. Anything below or past Class 5, basically before the 70s, I'm not exactly too familiar with. So I got 2 of these, and again, this one doesn't say the class on it either. So yeah, it's kind of nice design on the fireworks themselves. I believe there's woodpeckers and whatnot on there. Could be wrong, but we'll probably be demoing one of these. And he's the design of the PGI brand as well. I forgot to show that. There we go. Okay, I think most of these are single shots here. We got this Sky Cruiser. This is similar to the Thunderbolt Bomb, although it's a little smaller and not as wide, but it could be the same company that makes these. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Hestia. Oh, very, very familiar with Hestia. I actually have a few boxes of match crackers. I think it was called Wamp Petardi or something like that by Hestia. I can't remember if that's German or Polish. I can't remember off the top of my head. But Hestia is definitely a very popular brand among collectors or anybody who can seem to get their hands on anything from that brand. All right, so we got this, Flashing Thunder. I think this might be similar to the one that, no, this is not. This is actually the old Flashing Thunder. Oh, the tube is kind of coming off the bottom here. Oops. It's all right. Wow, I completely forgot I had one of these in this box. Damn, Flashing Thunder. Temple of Heaven. I think this is the old, original Flashing Thunder. Here we go, DOT Class C. I have quite a few packs of the newer Flashing Thunder. The box says DOT on it, but the actual single shots, they have a UN label on them, and maybe from the mid-90s. But again, nice to see some old school Flashing Thunder here. So definitely glad to see that I got one of these. Or two. I think I may have a second one. And I think this is also Flashing Thunder. Yep, the old vintage Flashing Thunder. I think this one's from the 70s. That's what, at least from what I remember seeing, the not just the DOT logo, but the design of the print. I think this is a 70s version of it. Yeah. Oh, actually I have 3 of these, so definitely will be lighting one of these off to see how they perform, and maybe we might do a comparison with the other ones that I have. And this one is a Ring Thunder is Fireworks. It's basically probably like a single shot Thunder King Squirrel brand. I think it's a UN. Yep, it's a UN. So it's not particularly old, but I think it might be somewhere around 15, anywhere from 15 to 25 years old. Okay, and the next one over here, yes, Phoenix. I'm going to be getting a few boxes of these Phoenix single shots. This is, I think, mid-2000s, somewhere around 06, 07. Keller, Pyro. I know I'm definitely going to be getting a few boxes of these for sure. These are also single shots. I think they're blockbusters, but I'm not 100% positive. I have to try them out first. So definitely can't wait to see how these perform. It's also written in the warning labels, not the warning labels, but the descriptions and whatnot. It's in a different language. Don't know if it's European or if it's Spanish or Brazilian. I can't tell. I'm not familiar with these items. But so that's it for the first bag, and here's everything that was in it. So now we will go on to bag number 2. Okay guys, we got bag number 2 out here, and we're gonna go through that right now. Try to say go through that next. Alright, start at the bottom over here. We got 2 packs of these. Actually, I have them upside down. We got the Baby Magic Blooms. I heard of these. I've seen videos of these as well. This is a UN item. I don't think they're made anymore from what I know, although I could be wrong about that. But these, I think, are a little bit older. I think maybe 15, 20 years ago. Not 100% positive on the date. Maybe some point in the 90s, that'd be my guess. So these came with a nice design on them. I think what these do is they're kind of like, gosh, they spin and they have a nice color to them, I think. I've seen videos of them before. I just can't remember, gosh, who did the video. It could have been Michael Jobin, I think, the channel, the YouTube channel that I think where I saw a demo of these. They were pretty nice. And I was able to get 2 of these. And next here we got a couple more PGI brand firecrackers. Alright. We got Bikini Beach firecrackers. I think this is a UN item. From what I know. Yep, at the bottom over here, UN 0336. So these are a bit newer. These are probably more than likely somewhere in the 2000s. I don't think they're older than that. Oh, they still got the price tags on them too. That's cool. So yeah, obviously these sold very easily for several reasons. All right, got a couple of these tank crackers. These are also a UN item, so these are probably somewhere in the 2000s as well. They have that nice design on them, on the firecrackers themselves. Alright. Over here. Got another pack of the tank crackers, so we'll just get this out of the way. Alright, over here we got the Flash Cracker by Lightning Bolt. And you even got the year for these crackers, 1998, so these are late 90s. And I think they have a design on them on the back over here. Designs on firecrackers kind of went out of style I think after the 90s, somewhere in the 2000s, they just decided to make them all red or have that red color to them. So that's pretty much last time, at least from what I remember, I saw firecrackers that had chrysanthemum designs and whatnot, or whatever else designs they used to put on them. All right, now we got older firecrackers here. We got a couple of these Thunderbomb packs, 50 count, 1.5 inch. And this one says DOT Class C. I don't see the 50 milligram designation on here. So this is probably a Class 5, would be my guess. So probably somewhere between 73 and 76. They got a nice different color designs on them with the chrysanthemums and whatnot. Gosh. Firecrackers to me aren't firecrackers without those designs, but I'm just saying that because that's what I grew up with, pretty much. I believe this is the last item in the bag here, or in this bag. You got a whole strip of these Mighty Might crackers by Red Lantern. This is a 400 strip. This is a UN item, so this is a bit newer, probably somewhere in the 90s, probably mid-90s would be my guess. I don't see a year on these. Made in Hunan, China. All right, so now that's the end of bag number 2. So, and here's what was in the bag. And now we will go to the final bag, bag number 3. All right, guys, so we got the third and final bag in this vintage box, so to speak. And this is my favorite bag of the 3 for obvious reasons. All right, so first we'll get to these little items here. I think these are whistling chasers. Yep, these are Canon brand whistling chasers. Gosh, I think WF Boom used to sell some of these like way back. I could be wrong, but I remember they used to sell Canon brand for a couple years because I think they bought a stock that a store had. I think they like went out of business or something like that, and they bought their entire stock. And so I think for a couple of years, I think this is like in the 2008, 2009, they sold some Canon brand stuff. I can't remember if they had the whistling chasers though, but well, there it is. So we got these whistling chasers I mentioned by Canon brand, and this is a UN item. It's probably a newer, probably late 2000s would be my guess, or early 2010s. All right, and over here got the my favorite item from this entire vintage collection, or should I say items, because I got several of them. Got these Red Eyes Black Cat packs of firecrackers. Obviously, these are DOT Class C. Powder content of each firecracker in this package does not exceed 50 milligrams. So this is a Class 5 item. So this is probably somewhere, I want to say between, it's obviously Class 5 was between 77 and the early 90s. So it's probably some, I'm going to guess maybe some point in the 80s, be my guess. Which is really, really nice. Just having the red eyes in general is really, really nice. It doesn't matter what year or class it is, to be honest, because these were rare. They were very hard to come by, but was able to get, should I say, my friend gave me 6 packs of these, and definitely happy about that. So we'll probably be doing a demo on these at one of these at some point, because I do want to see how they perform. All right, over here, we got, I have them upside down, we got these Whistling Jacks by, oh gosh, I can't read this brand. I got to see if I get it close to the camera. Mad Hornet, there we go. They wrote it so small in the item. All right, this is, I think this is a UN item. I could be wrong. Yep, this is a UN item, and 2000. That's the year they were made. Still have the chrysanthemum or star designs on them and whatnot. So that's nice. We'll probably be demoing one of these to see how they perform. And I'll probably keep the other one. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Alright. I think these are more Whistling Chasers. Yep. Canon brand. Alright, we got an older pack of Whistling Jacks. This is also a UN item, though. Although it does appear to be a little bit older than that. So, still, I'm guessing this is probably late 90s or mid 90s probably. But it does look a little older than the other one, so who knows. All right, so let's see here. We got a regular pack of Black Cat firecrackers. This is, I think this is also class 6. Well, I could be wrong. No, I guess this is class 5 because I don't see the 50 milligram designation on here. So yeah, this is probably a class 5 item. Or pack, should I say. Alright, next we got pack of these Boomer flashlight crackers by Red Lantern, and this is a DOT item. I don't know if there's any designs on the firecrackers, but who cares? This is a nice vintage item. Alright, let's see here. I think these are 2 different items here. Okay, so we got another pack of these, unless I didn't see it. It might be a different pack. So we got Boomer supercharged flashlight crackers. This is a UN item. Here we got a pack of Uncle Sam charged salutes, or July 4 salutes. Extra select titanium firecrackers. And this is a UN item. Made in China by the Vulcan factory. So this is interesting. I didn't know Vulcan made firecrackers. Unless it's a different Vulcan altogether, then who knows. Alright, they also got they wrote the Uncle Sam brand right on the firecracker, so that's pretty cool. Especially for particularly newer items, since it is a UN designation. Alright, no, this is probably my second favorite item in this entire box. These plum blossom bouquets with report. These are very, very nice. This is, I think, it's a UN item. It's not like an old item, but still, these are very, very nice. I don't know how easy it is to come by these, but I saw a video of these. I think it's also on the Michael Jobin's channel, and these were really, really nice. I was able to get 4 packs of these, so I definitely am going to demo. Oh, wait a minute. Unless this... I guess this is also Plum Blossom Bouquet. I think the label just came off of it somewhere, be my guess. So I'll probably demo one of these for sure. Probably the one without the label. Alright. I think this is something I already showed you guys. A different bag. Baby Magic Blooms. I think it was in one of the other bags. So I got another one here. Alright, got this little small bag here. Alright, so here we got, I don't know what this is. It's not labeled with anything. It's just got a bunch of stars on it. But I got 2 of them, so probably light one off and see what it does. There we go. Alright. And with these, gosh, I don't know what these are. They got a gray fuse on them, so it's probably old. Let's see here. Come on, the focus here. DOT Class C. So this is definitely probably from the 70s, if it's got the gray fuse. I don't know what this is, but I imagine it's probably a pretty good performer, even though it's small. And we got 3 ground blooms in here. Can't remember what designation these were. Yeah, here we go, DOT. All right. I couldn't see it from the outside, from the bag. So this is probably the old vintage, early version of these ground bloom flowers. It's even got the gray fuse. So definitely These are two pretty much of the same item. Probably will light one off of these to see what how they perform. And finally, the last item in this bag, we got rainbow wheels. So these are like spinners. They give you a nail. It's somewhere. Here it is. There's the nail. And you take it out. You put it in this little hole here. Yeah, you nail it to whatever you could find, a wooden tree or a fence. And I guess it's a spinner. And it's a UN item. And basically this, I guess this was kind of like the early version of the wheels. Early version of those spinning wheels. But they made a long stick out of it. And I don't know if I ever saw a video of this. So I'll try to find a video of it today, or if I can remember within the next few days, and see what the hubbub about this is. But definitely can't wait to see how this performs. We'll probably light one of these off, although it's tempting to just keep these items, because a lot of these items I'm not too familiar with, so kind of got that itch that I want to light it, but then I got that other itch that says, no, save it. All right, so we'll see what I'll light off from this package. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.